Hello Madridistas, and thanks for joining us on today's interesting episode as we talk you through some very important updates. Kickstarting on today's agenda, La Liga youngster names Real Madrid forward Rodrygo goes as his inspiration, claiming he has a lot of qualities. We are going to be talking about that on today's interesting episode. Then shortly after that, we will turn our attention elsewhere as in a recent media interaction, Kepa Arrizabalaga has given some comments concerning the Real Madrid vs Sevilla game. So follow us right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Check the description box for this an important piece of information there. Speaking in an interview with Marca, Girona winger Savino has claimed that he sees Real Madrid forward Rodrygo as an inspiration and admitted he is a big fan of the 22 years old. Savino has been a revelation in La Liga this season and has been one of the driving forces behind Girona's strong start, which sees them occupy the second spot in the league table. Talking about the Brazilian players at Real Madrid, Savino went on to reveal that he was very close with Los Blancos forward Rodrygo, but had not interacted much with Vinicius Jr. I speak more with Rodrygo. I only spoke to Vinicius on the day of the Girona Real Madrid match. We are not very close, but I hope that one day we will be, he stated. In fact, the 19-year-old Brazilian went on as far as saying that he sees Rodrygo as his idol and reference. I am a big fan of Rodrygo. He has a lot of quality. He is a player who doesn't need the media, the press. He stays in his own. I like him a lot. I am like him. I don't care much about appearing in the media, he stated. This is not the first time that Savino has expressed his admiration for Rodrygo, having previously admitted that he would love to play with Real Madrid forward. Playing with him one day at Real Madrid is a dream, but I haven't forgotten that far yet and I have to prove myself here first, he said in October last year. Savino also backed Endrick Felipe to succeed at Real Madrid. The soon-to-be Real Madrid winger Endrick will succeed in Spain and go on to score many goals, he claimed. Los Blancos secured the services of Endrick from Palmeiras in December last year, but the teenage striker will only be arriving at the club next summer once he turns 18 years old. There are a lot of expectations riding on Endrick, and even though he has had a bit of a mixed campaign with Palmeiras this season, Real Madrid are very happy with the 17-year-old and will have him in the first team dynamic once he arrives. Like Real Madrid did with Endrick, Barcelona have also signed a teenage striker from Brazil in the form of Victor Roque, who will also be arriving in Spain next year. And Savino, who is enjoying a fine season at Girona, backed both Endrick and Roque to succeed at Real Madrid and Barcelona respectively. I wouldn't give them any advice because they are two great players. They are going to be my rivals. They are two great players. I even talk to the Girona players when they ask me if they are both good. You'll see when they get here, he said. There are two great players who are going to learn a lot, one for Barca and the other for Real Madrid, and they are going to score a lot of goals for sure, he concluded. So having concluded with that, we are going to quickly turn our attention elsewhere, as in a recent media interaction, Kepa Arrizabalaga reacts after Sevilla 1-1 draw with Real Madrid, as he claimed we lost control in the second half. Real Madrid goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga admitted that the team did not perform at their optimum level as they were held to a 1-1 draw by Sevilla on Saturday evening. Los Blancos made a solid start to the match and even had two goals ruled out for offside in the early exchanges, but Sevilla grew into the game with time and started to pose a threat, especially in the second half. Eventually, it paid off as the hosts took the lead through a David Alaba own goal in the 74th minute, but Daniel Carvajal struck back soon to salvage a point. Goalkeeper Kepa Balaga had a clutch game for Real Madrid on the evening, making some crucial saves on either side of the half to secure that his team came away with a point. Addressing the media after the match, the Chelsea loanee said, "It was a very back and forth game. Perhaps we played more to what they wanted than we did in the second half, a game with a lot of pace. It's a pity we didn't get the 3 points. We will take a positive point from the next game." Admitted that Real Madrid lost control of the match in the second half, the goalkeeper remarked, "At the beginning, we controlled the game and their pressure well. We didn't know what to expect because of the change of coach and we read the game well. Then in the second half, the game broke down a bit and we lost control." Kepa also highlighted the team's fighting spirit to come back from a difficult position, but insisted it would be much better if they stopped going behind in matches. "We always fight until the end. What we have to improve is not to start losing so that we won't have to come back. Let's keep improving together," he said. On the save he made to deny Real Madrid legend Sergio Ramos, Kepa said, "A header from Sergio. We know he's straight from aerial balls. We know it and we have studied it. Luckily, it didn't go in." Real Madrid now have a crucial week ahead of them as they play Braga in the UEFA Champions League before taking on Barcelona in the El Clasico. Now comes the Champions League, a very good opportunity to get back on track for first place. We will have to show the best version of ourselves, and the El Clasico, a game we always like to play, Kepa said. Finally, Kepa also passed a message of condolence following the passing of Manchester United and England legend Sir Bobby Charlton earlier on Saturday by saying, "I just found out a few minutes ago. It is a shame. I send my condolences to his family. A legend, a sir in England, a pity for the family and friends," as he concluded. So having said that, we have come to the end of today's interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. See you next time at Hala Madrid.